You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey GH fans, I have got your early edition spoilers for September 30th through October 4th. Sam is at risk, Carly is trapped, and Sidwell is raging. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and as we always do on early edition day, we start with what's happening the rest of this week. Just a real quick side note, I am experimenting with doing daily GH video recaps. Check those out if you like them, and if they do well, I'll keep doing them. Let's start with what's coming Wednesday, September 25th, and we're going to dive into what's coming and then what's coming next week. Jordan spends some time talking to very handsome Isaiah, and he brings up that he knows her son, Dr. TJ Ashford, and he mentions that her son might have a different assessment of whatever this is they're talking about. Martin and Alexis continue their conversation at Pentonville. They're going to have a little repeat kind of the Tuesday dialogue where basically he thinks the best strategy to get her out of there is to nail the real killer, who they both know is Sonny, and he makes it clear Alexis should not be putting herself at risk or Christina at risk if they can, get him in the PCPD's crosshairs. And Martin really wants to help Alexis. And remember, he is no fan of Sonny. He's worked for Valentine for a long time, who has been targeting Sonny for a long time, including messing with his meds. Molly has a little meetup with her mom's attorney, and she is saying that she was definitely right to worry that she knows her mom is protecting Christina at the benefit, the loss of her own freedom. And I do wonder if Martin's going to tell her that he thinks it was Sonny that killed Kate's and not her sister. He can't break attorney-client confidentiality, but if Molly brings it up, Sam drops in on Carly and asks her to help save Alexis. I mean, Sam knows it's Sonny who did it, and I wonder if she's going to ask Carly to recant her alibi or something like that. Christina, meanwhile, has a chat with her dad, Sonny, and of course, she's also very upset about Alexis. Sonny's just not going to put himself at risk. I do wonder if he would just let Alexis go to prison at this point. Sidwell makes a high stakes offer, says it might be his lucky day. And I think that means the day he kills Lucky, because Lucky Spencer thinks that he is toast and should just start praying. Right now, I'm hoping we get some Anna, Jason, and Holly action since we are in scenes at Sidwell's camp on Wednesday's episode. Thursday, September 26th, we have Lucky absolutely crushed by some news that he gets. I'm assuming it is about Lulu dying, and I worry that means that Jason and Anna might be stashed in the same cell he's in. We'll see what the bad guy does. Drew interrupts Willow and Michael. I'm sure that'll be awkward because Willow is really, really hot for him. Drew, I think, is doing a better job keeping a lid on it, but Willow seems to just be full on in this lusty crush of hers. Ned gets some information that completely shocks him, and Jason and Anna realize they've walked into a trap and they might need rescued. So, as I said, maybe they're going to wind up in the same cell. Stella and Tracy spend some time reconnecting. I wonder if they're talking about Cody or the FBI agent that was shot on the estate where Tracy lives. Friday, September 27th sees Tracy smug about something. That's pretty much how she is a lot of times. Diane and Robert have a date night, and remember, Carly and Sonny also have a fake date night set up, and I'm just wondering if Diane arranges things so that she and Robert are wherever they are for their date. Maybe she is wanting Robert to see them out to convince the district attorney that Sonny's alibi is genuine and airtight and they really are romancing again. However, if Diane does set that up and Robert finds out, I'm betting he's going to be pretty mad at her. We also have Carly and Brennan at his office, and things are going badly in Kenya, and they are watching a live feed of something happening there. Lucy gives Natalia a history lesson. I'm sure that Sonny's probably going to be part of it since she is crushing on him. A lot of fans are wondering why General Hospital still has Natalia on. I do not remember a more disliked character that has been brought on contract than her since they've had Peter August on. And I just don't know. I don't understand it. She's not a nice person. They're trying to clean her up, but they should have written it better and never had her be a horrible homophobe if they were going to keep her around. All right, heading into September 30th through October 4th. Of course, Marty knows that Sonny's the killer, but he is going to be walking a fine line to save Alexis while trying to take down the man who's writing the checks to pay him for his legal services. And I am very curious if Marty might know how to contact Valentine and reaches out to him. Sam is absolutely determined to do this river dive for the gun, but that is a very risky thing. We do know Kelly Monaco's time is running out on General Hospital, and I'm very curious if Sam dies soon or if they are going to hold off on her death for a few more weeks and do it during November sweeps. By the way, that kicks off, I think, the last week of October. So time is running out. I don't think she's going to last anywhere past the start of November sweeps, but we'll see how it manifests. Rick rapidly figures out that the GH lab did something foul with Heather's test. Of course, Brad's going to be the top suspect, and I just wonder if Portia is going to let him go down for it. Alexis bonded with awful Harmony Miller, if you don't remember, in Pentonville when she was in prison last time. And I wonder if we're going to see a replay of that with Heather and Alexis bonding. Or maybe Alexis learned her lesson about not making friends with horrible people behind bars. And I'm also wondering if Heather and Alexis are going to discuss her case and the curious blood test. And I'm loving how this has got to play out, that Rick is going to see that his ex Alexis is bunking with his client Heather, because he's going to come and bring her some good news next week. And that should be pretty interesting. Awkward. And Lulu's condition is going to keep on its downward descent. And I'm wondering if Dr. Terry Randolph is going to hire Isaiah to consult and then stay on at GH long term. Carly is very worried about what she learned from Brennan, and she should be updating Dante on what's going on with Lucky. Carly is also losing patience with having to fake this romance with Sonny. She is still, somewhat interested in Brennan, but the main thing is she feels trapped because Sonny showed up soaking wet, having just killed an FBI agent, and pressured her to alibi him. And she just did that thing she always does, just a knee jerk, and she helped him. But as a result, she has now lost control of her life, basically. Hopefully, by this week, Sidwell will have lost his prisoner Lucky, his unwilling guest, Jason and Anna, and his girlfriend Holly. We do know he's going to be in a rage when he loses 3 prisoners and his hot British girlfriend, probably also that diamond bracelet. I am guessing Holly is not going to leave without scooping up some parting gifts. Lucky, Anna, Jason, and Holly are all back in Port Charles soon, but I wonder if Sidwell is going to follow them and remain a villain in this storyline. Lucky has been all about Liz in his thoughts while he's been in captivity, but I expect it is not going to be some big romantic run and hug you reunion. I think she's going to be very cautious when he does show up, because he's not been very present for her or her boys in a very long time. Willow, meanwhile, continues to struggle to keep her feelings for Drew under wraps, but she may risk it all. Those are all of our early GH spoilers. Please click that subscribe button, drop your comments, check out those GH recaps if you're interested, and come back soon. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, talking General Hospital with you every single day.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.